Good morning. I'm seeing some new faces, so I'm going to let you know that I channel the angels when I do these talks or some other divine being. So the words that come out of me are coming through me and not coming from me. So I record my talks so that I will remember them later. This morning I have Archangel Metatron. His energy is very intense. It's making me shake. Good morning. I am Archangel Metatron, one of the angels in the realm of the archangels. It's a different vibrational energy with the different types of angels. There is not one more powerful than the other. It is all about our roles assisting in your human existence. Archangels are the ones you pray to affect change. Changes on your life path, sometimes changes in your life mission. Along your path, you have many guiding forces, angels, other divine entities, your spirit guides, sometimes your spirit loved ones, all assisting you, helping you to move in the direction that you're meant to move in, keeping you on your path towards your life mission. I would like to speak about one divine energy that touches you all this time of year. Jesus Christ was a divine energy that was brought to the earth plane to effect change in human nature. He came bearing gifts of unconditional love, peace, and understanding that he shared with all of those he came in contact with. Depending on religions that you were brought up in or that you're aware of, Jesus had a different role. There are different thoughts around his mission here. His mission here was to bring unconditional love, to turn some of the darkness to light, to inspire change, to give people hope, to breathe freshness and peace along his path. As you all know, his life path ended quite tragically. Sorry, this is making me very emotional. But there was lessons in the tragic end. For as he was dying, he was asking for forgiveness for those who had done wrong against him. He was more than a man. He was brought here with divine energy. Whether you call it God or Source, there was a piece of him that was very strong within his physical human form. He came with awareness and an understanding that most humans come to this earth without. His patience, for the lack of understanding, was immense. I would like Melissa to share a story that she's had with that energy. So years ago, I was deep in a meditation and I connected with Jesus. And this was early on in my mediumship. And I'll never forget thinking, why am I seeing Jesus? What is happening here? And I heard him speak to me and ask me to do a healing for my sister-in-law's daughter who is pregnant. He informed me that the baby was going to be a boy and that her name was Mandy, the mother, was having, I'm sorry, the emotions are, Mindy was having problems with her pregnancy that I was unaware of at the time. She was fairly new to the family. My brother had married her mom, and so we weren't close at that point yet. But I was getting that there was something special about this baby, that he needs to be born. So Jesus asked me to do a healing for him. So days after, every time I thought of this or spoke of this, I would break down in tears. The unconditional love and that divine energy triggered such an emotional response that I didn't know how to process it. But that is what made me believe to a certain extent that, all right, I did have this experience and I do need to follow through with it. So I called my sister-in-law and arranged to meet with her daughter, Mandy. And we were talking, and I told her, well, it's a baby boy, and Jesus asked me to do this healing, and I'm feeling very weird because I don't even know what her spiritual beliefs are, but I'm feeling very compelled to explain how important it is that I put my hands on her. And up to this point, I had done several healings. I call them spiritual healings, where I just put my hands on somebody and I feel a flow of energy go through, and I can sense and feel what's happening. In this case, I put my hands on her lower back and I felt this heat go through me that my body immediately broke out in a sweat. And she said, wow, I feel like you just put a heating pad on my back, because the energy was so intense. So we finished the healing, and she's good. She's skeptical, but it's all good, and we're done, and I did what I felt like I was supposed to do. And then a couple weeks later, I'm at my parents' house, and my sister-in-law comes to me, and she said, did Mandy call you? And I said, no, why? And she said she had the strangest thing happen. She was in Walmart, and some random older lady walks up to her and touches her on the arm and said, that baby boy has been blessed by Jesus. I immediately broke down in tears again. I'm like, wow. But your logical mind gets in the way, and you toss around the doubts, and you question yourself, and have I really lost my mind? This is crazy. And those of you that know me know I need big neon flashing signs to believe. I don't just accept what I should at times. So gallery reading, all day long I was hearing, I need to go to gallery reading, and I was going with a friend, and I was hearing that Bonnie Lee was going to say something important to me, and I needed to pay attention. Bonnie Lee is going to say something important, pay attention. I heard that all day long. I didn't know that Bonnie was the medium, but when I got here, sure enough, she and Ernie were the mediums for gallery. Ernie actually does my reading, and he gets my grandmother, and beyond all reasonable doubt, he had my grandmother. And it was a wonderful reading, and I felt very blessed to have had that special moment. But I thought Bonnie was supposed to say something important to me. Well, Ernie's done, and he says, Bonnie, I'm going to pass it back to you, because they would take turns. And she came up, and she started talking to the person directly across the aisle from me, and started giving her messages. She stopped mid-sentence, turned around, and pointed to me and said, they're not done with you yet. I have to tell you that Jesus is with you. And again, I burst into tears. So that's another big neon sign. And I was taking a development class with Sandy Scott at the time, who was the president of the church back then, I believe. And I was questioning, why would Jesus talk to me? And she looked at me like, because you can hear him? And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, there is that. But we all doubt whether that divine energy is around us and whether we're worthy of connecting with that divine energy. We question, are there angels? Are there God? What is our life purpose? But I'm here to tell you, with all the experience that I have had over the last almost 18 years of being a practicing medium, you cannot convince me that the angels aren't right there when you need them. Your spirit loved ones are around you and there when you want to speak to them or connect with that energy. There is God, however you refer to that energy. And Jesus Christ does love us all. Metatron has taken a break. I am Archangel Gabriel. I want to come in and share with you my thoughts towards the Christmas season. Keep in mind that some people are alone during the season, and it only takes a smile, a touch of the hand, or an acknowledgement to brighten somebody's Christmas season. You all have the power to share love, to share your divine energy that is within you. Because we are not unique. You all come from divine energy, just as we did. Reach out to those that you know are alone and just wish them a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. Talk about the brightness and the excitement for the new year. Keep in mind, you do not have to be a practicing medium to connect with energy such as Jesus Christ, Buddha, the angels, God. You all have that power within you. You'll notice the physical sensations when you do, if you pay attention. Until next time, I leave you with the love and the blessings of the angelic realm.